Hi, and welcome to this Astrology Weekly Forecast, week number 4. We're going to look at the week from January 20 to January 26. So I'm going to share my screen so that we can dive right in. And let me see. There we go. Okay. And I will move this back a little bit. Yes, this is the chart that I want to show you because one of the most significant things of this week is that the sun is moving into Aquarius. And this is a beautiful timing because the sun in Aquarius is now reaching its close conjunction with Pluto, which is quite intense, but we'll get to that in a bit. Now we also have the moon in Libra, and we have Jupiter in Gemini, which makes a beautiful grand trine in the air signs. So let us take a look at what this means. Now here we have the sun. Oops, yes, here, this is the sun. And the sun is just moved into Aquarius, the sign of the genius and also the inventor. And Aquarius is also the rebel. And now we already know that Pluto has moved into Aquarius in November, which makes the rebel energy quite strong because Pluto is also quite a rebel and revolutionary. That's it. And I think Pluto in Aquarius is extremely revolutionary. So now that the sun has moved into Aquarius and created this very close conjunction, this gives a very powerful energy, both in the mundane astrology, like what is happening in the world, but we are looking more at the personal astrology, like what does this mean for us as individuals, as human beings? And now the sun is all about our identity. How do we build our identity and how are we able to shine our light? And Pluto is all about looking at our shadow parts. So Pluto in Aquarius is extremely about looking at the shadow parts, but more from a unique perspective, like finding unique ways to do self-exploration and to explore the psychology of human beings and our subconscious, which makes it, of course, a wonderful position for working with beyond quantum healing. Now, when the sun is joining that energy and is now about exploring what this intense energy means for us as individuals and for our identity, this is all about looking within, looking at our shadows to find our light and to become aware of our light. So this is about doing shadow work in order to be able to shine more brightly. And usually this comes with kind of spiritual awakening as well, because it's about finding pieces in our consciousness or parts in our consciousness that we weren't aware of before. And it is also about regeneration, because Pluto is about regeneration. And when the sun is next to Pluto, we would like to reinvent ourselves. So this week is all about reinventing ourselves. So it's a good time to look at our life, look at ourselves, and to wonder, am I the person that I would like to be? Or are there things that I would like to change in my life? So, a very important week. And then we have a beautiful moon in Libra that is very helpful in that process, because the moon in Libra is also about looking at the thought processes. Libra is very good in overthinking. And Libra, we know Libra to be a sign of having doubts, looking for balance, and wanting to look at both sides of the medal. And this is what the moon in Libra comes to bring us this week, because this is the time to find peace, to find harmony. It's a perfect time for mediation. It's actually a perfect time to look at situations within relationships where we would like to create peace and harmony by making compromises. However, the sun in Aquarius next to Pluto reminds us that it is okay to find compromises, but not if we deny ourselves. So this week is all about finding compromises, finding peace without suppressing ourselves, without denying ourselves. And so this can be really a learning week to do self-exploration and to create more harmony in relationships. Now, there's also Mercury opposite Mars. Now, here we have Mars, of course, and here we have Mercury. And Mercury, the planet of communication, opposite Mars, the energy of not self-exploration, but more how we can express our assertiveness. That's how I should say it. So Mars is also about pioneering. And when there's an opposition between Mars and Mercury, we can encounter situations where the tension can get a bit strong, or people can be a bit impatient with communication. But on the other hand, with the moon in Libra, I'm sure that this will find its way and this will balance things out. So another thing that is all about balance this week is that we have Venus making a trine to Mars. So again, we have Mars in the sensitive sign of Cancer over here, and is creating this beautiful trine to Venus in Pisces. So they are both in water signs. And this means that when Venus and Mars, like the masculine and feminine energy, are working in harmony, because a trine represents harmony, this means that we can also can find a way to balance the feminine and masculine energies within ourselves. But of course, this also reflects itself in the relationships that we have. So let me see. Let's move to the next screen and see if there's anything that I forgot to mention. Okay, so we have seen that this week is all about regeneration, reinventing ourselves. It's about psychological insights and awakening, finding peace and harmony, or at least looking for peace and harmony, but with a strong ability to find that peace and harmony, and to be able to mediate and to find compromises without denying ourselves. Now, I think it's important that when we are going through these processes of making compromises and looking at our identity, are we the person that we would like to be? Do we want to change things? Now, when we are going through these processes of becoming more self-aware, it's important to be mindful of our thought processes and to see if our thought processes and our ideas that we have, if they are constructive. And if we can be flexible with our ideas and our our thoughts about ourselves and about other people. Because Pluto in Aquarius can be quite strong in opinions, and we have seen that Mercury and Mars are in opposition, which can bring certain tensions within communication. So it's really good to be mindful of our own thought processes and to see if we can be flexible in our opinions. Can we be flexible around our ideas? Okay, so this is it for this week. I hope you'll have a lovely week. I'm sure this is going to be a powerful week, but also with the ability to find a lot of harmony and beauty. And And I hope to see you next week when we are going to look at another interesting week. Okay, thank you and bye.